Superintendent at Vandercook Lake Schools, Melissa Bradfield. Hi, Melissa.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm very excited to get
Yeah.
started. And before I forget, because it's so cold outside, I had to bring you a little something from Vandercook.
Oh, awesome.
Keep
Well,
you
I'll be
warm.
putting this to good use today.
Yeah,
Thanks so much.
you're welcome.
Well, you've been superintendent in an interim capacity for a few months.
Yeah, since July 29th, I was kind of a dual role between the high school principal that I've had the last 3 years and then superintendent.
So are you out of the principalship?
Yes. Dr. Leonardi, he's been the interim. He has officially taken over. There were a lot of changes January 1st, so they promoted me to superintendent, and then I promoted Marcelo to principal, and then we also had an interim dean of students who is now a permanent dean of students too.
Well, it's nice to see the promotions come from within, all internal job growth.
Yeah. Dr. Leonardi was a science teacher for us at the high school, and he's been terrific. So it's been great transition considering how many of us were transitioning. So.
And you're in for the long haul. They've given you a nice multi-year contract, and your plan is to give a good deal of your career to Vandercook.
Hopefully the rest of it, yeah.
That'd be great. That'd be awesome. And you're looking at Jackson, the tenure of superintendents is extraordinarily long, and I think it's great for the district. It's great for the community.
Yeah, I'd love to just stay there for the rest. We have a 3.5-year contract right now, but there's so much work to do, and it's been exciting. And I've got a supportive board, and the community's been wonderful too. And I brought some pictures. There's some history in my office that little by little I've been kind of digging through. So
cool.
we'll talk about that in a little.
Yeah, let's take a look. Of course, Vandercook is the district that has the longest tenured superintendent in the state of Michigan, and that was Bradfield Andrews.
Yeah, I have something from him today.
No kidding.
So I was going through some books in a drawer, and I found letters from Chuck Miller, actually his entire binder full of football plays and football notes to his coaches. So I thought, I didn't bring any of the plays because I had to share that with Coach Medina. We might be using some
secret,
of those. Yeah. But I thought that was pretty neat to find these legendary things. And this is Bradfield Andrews' stapler that was recently given to me by a former teacher, Beth Bildner. I had coffee with her one morning, and she brought that for me. So I said, what a perfect place. I'm going to put it at my desk. I need to figure out how to put staples in it. So I need some lessons.
It's awesome. Looks like as heavy duty a stapler you could get.
Yeah, but no, just the history of Vandercook. It's really cool to just kind of look through some things, and I almost need a historian to come in and share kind of a little bit more detail on what I'm finding. But it's been neat.
Neat.
And my dad loves the history, all the things in Grass Lake that he's been doing. So maybe that's kind of come through the bloodline and just interesting.
Nice. Well, I'm sure there are probably a few more things to uncover.
Oh, yeah.
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 New board. I think we had one new person.
One new. Trista Rink has taken over for Tinker Van Epps. So I've got a great board. They've been really supportive. I did bring a picture, so hopefully none of them are embarrassed that I'm bringing pictures of them, but they've been terrific, and you probably recognize one of them on there.
Yes, actually
Mr.
several, if not all of them, have been on JTV in the past, but JTV's Jeff Steers in the second row in the red quarter zip. Yeah, Harry Howard there from the board of Big Brothers Big Sisters.
And Ed, who does the Christmas parade in Jackson.
Mr. Downtown Jackson Christmas Parade.
Yeah, great board. And Delinda's been president for, I know she's been on the board for 20-something years, so
wow.
I want to say 28, but I could be wrong. But no, they've been wonderful, very supportive.
Oh, they're all great people. And Ed Hatfield, I know you watch every day. We appreciate it. And it's not too early to think about the planning for the Christmas parade. By the way, there are people that are working on the Resurrecting the Rose Parade, and if you are interested in being involved with that, call Bree here at JTV. they've got a meeting coming up. So the Rose Parade, it could come back.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
I was in it. I think I was in kindergarten though, but
Well, you could have a float.
we could.
Oh, we have a note. People can call now, actually. Well, you can call us now if you want to talk to Bree. She's here right now, and she can hook you up with all the details on the first meeting of a reformed parade committee. All right. Now, are you getting a chance to meet the constituents and parents and families of Vandercook?
Yeah, that's been really nice that I had the 3 years as principal, just to know kind of the ins and outs of Vandercook and start meeting families. I recently became a Lions Club member. We've got a meeting later tonight, so I'm a Lioness now.
Awesome.
And they've been terrific. They had a parade here for Christmas, but they've been terrific. They do breakfast all the time in Vandercook, and Vandercook has a great community. And I realized that through one of the Facebook pages, the Friends of Vandercook Lake. So we try to post a lot of our things from the school on their page too, just to include more community in the school district.
Good. You've got a listen and learn opportunity coming up next month, Monday, February 24th, at the library.
At the high school library. I sent out surveys over Christmas break to just kind of gather some information from folks of when they want to meet, if it's later at night, during the day. So 4:30 on Monday was a big data point. So we'll try the Monday, February 24th, and see how many show up and hear what great things we've got going on in Grass Lake or in Vandercook. And I also want to hear from them what they want to see out of Vandercook Lake too.
All right, while you have your calendars out, we'll suggest you put another date on the calendar, and that's the blood drive day, and that's coming up
Tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm giving blood at 11:45. Hopefully we have a lot that sign up. I looked the other day, and there's quite a few slots open still to donate blood, and I know that they need that. So our National Honor Society is putting that on tomorrow.
We're getting a lot of calls. Is there school tomorrow?
There is school tomorrow.
There is school tomorrow. The party's over, kids. Back to school for everyone tomorrow.
Yeah, it was pretty dangerous having that. We've got a lot of kids that walk to school and walk after school from basketball and events. So we really didn't want the kids outside, especially if they don't have proper winter weather gear. Even if they do, it's still pretty dangerous to walk. So.
Sure. Well, you and your board are just in the first months of your 5-year strategic plan.
Yes.
And how's that coming? What are a couple of the highlights that are on your agenda?
We had a great, we had about 40 people between teachers and students and community members that all gathered to come up with our strategic plan. There are some clear objectives that we have started working on already. There's 5 main goals, and then a couple things that we're working on right now is we've got a bus, we hired Bus Right to help us with efficiency for our bus routes and bus drivers. And then it also comes with an app for parents so they know exactly where the bus is and picking their kids up. That should be rolling out here in the next couple months, and that'll be terrific. That's part of our business and operations. And then HR, just getting our job descriptions and processes with HR. I've got a little bit of experience in that from when I was in North Carolina, so just bringing some of that knowledge to Vandercook Lake. And then just instruction, always room for improvement there. So there's a little bit of everything that we're starting to work on now, but it's been wonderful to have this 5-year plan to really guide what we're doing and how we're doing it.
Yeah, you come from an area where there aren't little individual school districts all over the area. It's pretty much, the county is the school district in North Carolina, right?
Yeah, and I was in Charlotte-Mecklenburg, and it was huge. We had 170 schools and just over 150,000 kids, so it was a very large district. But they split them into learning communities, so each area had its own learning community. Try to make it more of a small school feel, but which is what we have at Vandercook Lake. So,
And for those families interested in being a part of Vandercook Lake Schools, you are open to showing people around and having them take a look.
absolutely. Somebody stopped by the other day. She was gathering some swag for their 50th reunion. So they graduated in 1975, and I walked her down. We've got a handprint wall for the alumni coming up on the 31st during our Winterfest week. But she wanted to see the band room because apparently we used to have a bowl in the band room, and they filled that in. So, so we do have some new things at the school. But yeah, this will be exciting. When I started as principal, the graduates were able to put their handprint on the wall and sign. And so we've done that the last 3 years, but one of our employees now graduated from Vandercook, and he said, you know, how come I don't have my handprint? I said, that's a great point. So we're gonna make a place for the last 100 years that Vandercook's been around and allow alumni to come in and put their handprint and their name and the date they graduated on the wall. So we'll do that Friday the 31st during Winterfest week.
Awesome. So is this a milestone year for Vandercook?
2 years ago.
Okay.
So
102 years.
yeah,
Wow. Well, good luck in your new position.
thank you.
And thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
And thanks for the,
You're very welcome.
yeah, appreciate it. Superintendent at Vandercook Lake Schools, Melissa Bradfield. More to come on